Behold, KB echoes something that's been said over and over and over again. The Wii U sucks! Okay, moving on.
Talk about it.
No, I said what I needed to say.
Talk about it, or I'll shove this needle into your ball sack.
Ugh. Fine. So, we've come to this stage, haven't we? People have recently gotten a nostalgia kick over the Wii U since it's now old enough to go to 8th grade. But here's the thing. I feel the excitement over the Wii U is purely based on either two things. Nostalgia or revisionist bullshit. Because I can guarantee if you actively use a Wii U right now, you're either just too stubborn to move on from it and you only like the game starring Bing Bing Wahoo Man. Oh, not the ones on the Switch or Switch 2 because Mario peaked on this thing, okay? Or you modded the Wii U. Like, yeah, you could do cool things with a modded Wii U, but you can also do some cool stuff with something like a modded PlayStation Vita or PSP or heck, a gaming PC or a handheld that has a PC-like OS built into it, like the Steam Deck or the ROG Ally. Point is, yes, you can do cool things with the Wii U when you mod it, but I'm not talking mods today. I'm talking pure vanilla Wii U right now. And guys, I need to hit you with the cold water. The Wii U era sucked. It was an era where there was numerous software droughts. Nintendo was playing it way too safe a lot of the time, with most of the games being by the numbers. There was no Metroid, no proper Fire Emblem, no proper Animal Crossing, and the big Zelda title that's supposed to be on the thing, that one is the last game Nintendo would ever release on it. And it didn't matter because the Switch launched the same day as said game, and ended up being one of the most influential games of all time. Sure, if you only like Mario games, you could say that it appeals to you. But I guarantee most of the Wii U Mario games, while good, they didn't look like a next big step for Mario. The only Mario games I could see this argument for is Mario Kart 8 and Super Mario Maker. With Mario Kart 8 on Wii U, genuinely, the only reason you'd play that over 8 Deluxe is for modding purposes. Any other instance, just play 8 Deluxe, man. And Super Mario Maker, some will prefer it on Wii U, and I will concede, the gamepad felt like it was made for Mario Maker, and while Mario Maker 2 worked, it didn't have the same effect as the first game. The other Mario games were stuff like Super Mario 3D World, and New Super Mario Bros. U plus New Super Luigi U. Oh wait, I forgot Paper Mario Color Splash and Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Actually, we can forget Ultra Smash exists, alright? Also, I won't be talking about Color Splash, that's more of a love it or hate it type of game. Super Mario 3D World, it's a good game. It's just not a game the Wii U needed at the time. The Switch port proved the game was actually good all along. It's just a wrong place, wrong time situation. I'm sure a certain somebody has said this before, somebody who, I don't know, owns Sonic 2 Online, I guess. And it's a point I actually agree with. Being Super Mario Odyssey should have swapped places with Super Mario 3D World. Because 3D World works best as a supplemental 3D title to a big 3D Mario, rather than being the only 3D Mario. But that doesn't make that a bad game. But I will say, just play 3D World on Switch. That's genuinely the better version of 3D World. Plus, it has Bowser's Fury. Or are you too stubborn to convert? Now, New Super Mario Bros. U. It's a good game. It's just bland and boring. Many people will act like all the new Super Mario Bros. Games are terrible. To that I say, hop off my goat New Super Mario Bros. DS! Look, all of these games are good. The issue with them was never their quality. They just came out too frequently. And these games got released too much. Like, New Super Mario Bros. 2 and U came out mere months for each other, and many fans who are around that time will tell you, yeah, that wasn't a good time to be a Mario fan. In fact, there was one thing I remember hearing, that Mario and Call of Duty were the same thing. At least at the time. And it's all because the games got re-released all the damn time, year after year, which made them no longer feel special. And lo and behold, Call of Duty keeps releasing every year, and fans hate the fact that happens because it doesn't feel special to release a new Call of Duty every year anymore. But now, we have to wait longer for a new Mario game, and yes, that does sting. But I guarantee when the next big Mario game releases, it'll feel special. It's why when Super Mario Bros. Wonder came out, it actually felt special. I know some people act like it's a bad game just because the first level is piss easy. Then I say, no shit, is it easy? It's the first damn level. The hard shit is reserved for far much later. Get a grip. But I'm sorry for the tangent. My point here was to say the Wii U over-relied on the familiar rather than trying something new. While I love to see more Mario stuff as a Mario fan, I'd much rather have variety. And I know some people will bring up the Switch over-relied on ports, especially for the Wii U. And that is true. The thing is, it made sense for them to do that because nobody bought the damn Wii U except the hardcore Nintendo fans or the parents who bought it for their kids and somehow got past the confusingly awful marketing for the system. And the thing is, these games aren't bad games. They just didn't validate the console. The console's gimmick, the gamepad, was not used well. Only very few games use it in interesting ways. Splatoon is a prime example where the map screen was on the gamepad, the gyro of the thing also was used for better feeling aiming. And Mario Maker, that's a good example of a use, as I mentioned before. Game & Wario did use the gamepad in some interesting ways, and the same thing with Nintendo Land. But these are 4 games that used it well, with Game & Wario being the odd one out here as a bit of a love it or you find it meh kind of game for some. Now, some will bring up Virtual Console and Wii U on how it's better than Nintendo Switch Online. No. Just no. Okay, look. The only good thing about Virtual Console games on Wii U is that they let you keep the games. That's the one positive. But please, try to play an N64 game on Wii U and compare it to the Switch. Like, yeah, I know the input lag on Switch exists, don't bring it up. But it was also there on Wii U and it looks fucking gross! Besides, hot take. NSO is better than Virtual Console in almost every way just because of how much more games are there, including games we haven't gotten on previous consoles. I mean, they managed to get GoldenEye on the service. That takes dedication. The only plus, as I said, is you can own the games on Wii U. With Switch, there's no buy option. You only have the subscription. I'd love the option to outright buy the games as well. But I think that's the only flaw with the service. Whether it's big or small, that's up to you. Oh, but what about the UI? Say what you will about the Wii U, but the UI had soul, man! Look, I love me some Fruitiger Aero too, okay? It has its charm. But do you want charm? Or an OS that doesn't take like 5 years to load? The Wii U is slow to boot up. Trust me, the Wii boots up faster than the Wii U. The damn thing is meant to be its successor. I won't deny, the Switch's UI is boring. I'd love to have themes. In fact, I champion them to actually add themes, just because I think it would be fun. They can charge them for $1 if they want to, just the option for different themes would be awesome. But there's one thing you can't deny. The Switch's OS is boring, but at least it's quick and snappy. And frankly, would you rather have a slow OS that takes a while to load, or an OS that just wakes up and brings you to the menus, and that's it? You can make your OS have as much charm as you want, but if it's slow as hell, I won't bother, I'm sorry! And now, I know people will be upset at me for saying the Wii U is not a good video game console, and I'm just gonna say, you don't have to be upset. Like, look, I own the Virtual Boy accessory for NSO. I bought it as a joke. It's trash. But I like it because it's just a fascinating piece of junk. And hey, if you need more validation, the Wii U outsold the Virtual Boy, so point one to you. I'm trying to say, you can like something, but you don't need to defend it. It's fine to say, yeah, this isn't that great. Now, not all the time, there's far more nuances if we were to keep going. But the thing is, if you want to like the Wii U, I can't change your mind. Hell, you probably didn't even listen to me and just commented without watching the full video saying, "You're wrong, the Wii U kicks ass!" or something like that. And listen, don't let me be your killjoy, okay? But you gotta admit the thing failed for a good reason, and Nintendo ditched it because barely anybody bought it. And I say by the fact that no, Nintendo was not less greedy back then. They were nicer to their fans because they were failing. So they had to cut deals back then to stay afloat. So stop with this parasocial bullshit you keep holding on to high regards with the Nintendo from the past to the Nintendo of the day. They never were saints back during the Wii U era. Stop pretending they were. And I'm not saying that to be a dick, I'm just saying this company never cared about you. They are a company. Did you really go hang out in a bar or something? Okay, point being, you can like this console, but you don't need to defend it. Just say you like it and move on. And honest to God, I am sick and tired of people ignoring the Wii U's issues just to try and defend it and act like it's better than it really is. I know, I'm a Goomba, I'm a walking contradiction. But look, it's just hard to reason with people who can't be reasoned with sometimes. I'll end this video off with this. The Wii U flopped, but you can like it. Just don't expect anybody else to agree with you. And most importantly, acknowledge its shortcomings. You should do that with every video game console. Acknowledge its strengths and weaknesses. That's a good thing to do in general, may I add. But am I wrong? Am I just a blind hater and a Switch glazer? Or is there something I missed? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear out. Anyway, see ya. Bye.